What up guys, Mike here, and today I'm going to talk to you about the one rule in basketball that makes me so angry. And no, surprisingly, it's not the Hack-a-Shaq rule, it is actually the clear path rule. Now to be clear, I am in support of the clear path foul rule, I just don't think it's strict enough. Because the way the current rule is set up, players are allowed to intentionally foul to stop fast breaks. And when that happens, seriously, my blood boils. And you know how little I use that expression. And so by the time this video is over, I hope you agree with me, or better yet, I hope the NBA actually changes this. Because the current clear path rule is garbage, and here's why. The NBA's official explanation of the clear path rule is a little complicated. But basically, a player can be called for a clear path foul if he commits a foul on a player who has a clear path on a fast break to an easy basket. And the fast break must have started in the backcourt. Remember this, we're gonna come back to it later. The penalty for a clear path foul is simple, as the victim of the foul is awarded 2 free throws and possession. Which sounds like a good rule. I mean, I like punishing players that foul on a fast break. The problem is, like I said before, I just don't think this rule goes far enough. In fact, I think the definition of what the NBA constitutes as a clear path rule is stupid. And to show you what I mean, let's take a look at what a clear path foul is and what one isn't. Now, on this play, Jared Bayless steals the ball and Anthony Morrow fouls him. Bayless has a clear path to the basket and the Bucks would have scored easily, so a clear path foul is called, which is exactly what this rule is made for. This is good, but then let's take a look at this play. On this play, the Kings force a turnover and have a 4-on-1 fast break. Not even the Washington Generals could mess up a 4-on-1 fast break. And so instead of attempting to play defense, Andrew Nicholson simply fouls the man with the ball. Now, for some reason, the current rules state that this is not a clear path foul, and I think this is so dumb. Why is this a clear path foul, but this isn't? Sure, technically Ramon Sessions doesn't have a clear path to the basket as there is a defender in front of him. But you know who does have a clear path to the basket? His 3 teammates. The purpose of this rule is to stop players from fouling their opponents when they have an easy chance at a fast break basket. So again, why is this a clear path foul, but this isn't? A 4-on-1 fast break is by any definition an easy chance at a basket. And here's the reason why I get so angry at these type of fouls. This is not basketball. This is a defensive player exploiting the rules to stop an advantage. And the problem with this is that it encourages players to foul instead of playing defense or, you know, actually playing basketball. And after teleporting back, let's take a look at another play. Here, Evan Fournier picks up a loose ball and starts a 3-on-1 fast break. Only Marcus Smart intentionally fouls him to stop this fast break, and this is not a clear path foul? Yet again, another example of how ridiculous this rule is. Again, Fournier might not have a clear path to the basket, but his 2 teammates do. In fact, Kyle O'Quinn is about 20 feet from the nearest defender. He obviously is wide open for an easy basket, but because Smart fouls Fournier before he gets the pass off, no clear path foul is called. And it gets better, because if Fournier had completed the pass and then Smart fouled him, it would have been a clear path foul. It's not like this is an intentional foul before a shooting attempt where a player just throws up a shot because they know they're getting fouled. This is a pass to a wide open man on a fast break. I seriously just don't understand how the NBA doesn't see that there is a problem with these rules. But if you're still not convinced, let's go back to what I said earlier, that for a clear path foul to happen, the fast break needs to start in the backcourt. Here's what the NBA means. For some reason, if you steal the ball from a player before they get over the half-court line, they can foul you from behind to stop the layup. This means that if a player does not cross over the half-court line, the clear path rule no longer exists. It basically gets thrown out the window. Why? Can someone please explain to me why this is part of the rule? Look at this play. Lamar Odom loses the ball before half court and is able to foul CJ Watson and stop an easy layup just because he didn't cross over the half court line. Who added this? NBA officials, please stop encouraging your players to exploit the rules and foul, and instead encourage them to play defense. We're taught from a young age that if your opponent starts a fast break, you hustle your ass off and get back. We do this at the lowest level of rec basketball, but for some reason, at the game's highest level, players are trained to foul their opponents on the fast break instead of getting back on defense. And that's because the NBA's definition of a clear path foul has made the strategy of fouling a team on on a fast break? The smart NBA play, which raises the obvious question, why would the NBA want this? And seriously, to tell you the truth, I just can't think of a good reason, because I keep saying this, but it's true. With the way the current clear path rule is called, teams have stopped trying to play defense on fast breaks and instead just intentionally foul. Who benefits from this? Not the fans like you and me who want to see exciting and fast-paced basketball. Not the good teams who create these turnovers and have more fast break chances. No, the only people who do benefit from this are the bad teams, the ones that are turning the ball over the most. So I'm asking nicely, please, Mr. Silver, Adam, I know you're watching this. Please change this rule. And the fix for this rule is simple. All the NBA needs to do is penalize every single player who intentionally fouls on a fast break. Use the same penalty as the current clear path rule, 2 shots and possession. If the NBA puts these rules in place, there will be more fast breaks, the most exciting play for fans. The good teams will benefit from causing turnovers and the bad teams will be penalized for having them. And above all else, it will make NBA players, who are supposed to be some of the greatest athletes in the world, actually play basketball instead of just taking the cheap way out. And thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this rant. I hope I didn't seem too angry or anything, but seriously, when I see a player intentionally foul on a fast break, sometimes I just walk out of the room. I really get that angry from this. To all my subscribers, thank you guys so much. We're almost at 300K. That's just incredible to me. Your support means everything to me. I hope you know that. And if you haven't subscribed already, this is an NBA channel. I make a bunch of NBA content. I do videos like this. I do what if scenarios. I look at NBA history. I do a whole bunch of stuff. So if you're an NBA fan, I'd love to have you subscribe, and I think you'll really like this channel. And guys, one more quick note. I'm linking my brother's YouTube channel in the description. I know a lot of you guys have liked my what if series, and he is starting to do what if videos, but for the NFL. Honestly, just think of his channel as a lot of similar content to mine, but just NFL based. I'm helping him with his videos. I'm making sure it's some quality content. So trust me, it'll be worth your subscription, and it would mean a lot to me if you went and subscribed to him. And other than that, guys, have an awesome day, and cue the music.